Hello, it's me in my bonnet.
Ryan Little.
I wanted to film this video because I wanted to talk a little bit about getting away from this thing called aesthetic, getting away from consumerism, getting away from overconsumption and doom scrolling. I have found myself in a position where I've burnt myself out being in medical school and whatnot. However, I still feel like a lot of time is wasted when you're just on social media doom scrolling. And I personally have decided to take a break from that. Even when it comes to how I show up, sometimes on camera, I feel this pressure internally to present myself as just this put together person, hair done, makeup done, nails done, whatnot, space clean, and all of that. However, sometimes it's not always necessary. It's okay to just be raw and authentic, and that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to just show up like this. And I personally took a break from social media. I deleted Instagram and TikTok, and this is what I learned. You have so much time, and I mean endless time throughout the day. And so because of that, there's so much time that you have. I've literally rebranded my entire life, created a curriculum, and even started a dopamine menu. And I feel like this has been a great break for me. I'm on winter break. If you don't know, now you know. I'm in med school, officially in med school. And it's so funny how I originally started this platform in order to document my journey to medicine. I started it to document being a pre-med student, and I started in my post-bac program at Baylor College of Medicine and took you through my MCAT journey, took you through my post-bac program journey, took you through so many things that have gone on in my life. And I can finally say that I have reached the place that I want to be at. And so sometimes, one of the reasons why I haven't really filmed as much content lately is because I feel this pressure to perform. And it's not always, sometimes it's better to just have a laid back video like this where I'm just sitting and talking to a camera, and it doesn't have to be a performance. A lot of the things that show up and are boosted by the algorithm are very performance based, and I want to steer clear of that. I feel like we should get back to our roots, which is creation and not necessarily performance. But what social media and the internet has become is a game of performance. Who can outperform the next? Who can, outshine the others? Who can have the most aesthetic videos and whatnot? And not everyone can do that. Sometimes it's almost as if we've become a monolith. It's almost as if we've become, let me make sure my mic is still on. It's almost as if we've become a monolith. There's no room for individualism. There's no room for creativity and freedom of expression. And I'm tired of trying to conform to what everyone else is doing. Sometimes you just need to roll out of bed, whip out that camera, sit against the wall, and talk. I've realized that a lot of things that I've been wanting to film are more so cinematic based, film based, storytelling, excuse me. It's more storytelling. I've realized I do have a passion for creativity, creative expression, storytelling. Every bone in my body is creative. And I want to utilize that as an outlet, especially during medical school. One thing that I learned in med school is that you need to have time for you. You need to have time for balance. Yes, there's all this studying, there's all this and that and the third that's important and should be a priority, but you will burn yourself out if you do not make time for you. So I say all that to say, I'm making time for myself, even though it's easier said than done, and it's much easier right now because I'm on a break. The second semester starts next week, but I have reached a point where I'm tired of perfectionism and feeding into that and playing into that. If I speak more slowly and it takes me a little longer to process my thoughts or to get it out on camera, that's fine too. So that's all I really wanted to say. Hopefully you took something away from this, and I will see you next time. Bye.